know what's wild? Every time you do your laundry, you could be polluting the ocean without even realizing it. Yeah, that cozy fleece hoodie, those trendy activewear leggings, and that budget-friendly fast fashion sweater, they're all quietly shedding thousands of tiny plastic fibers, and guess where they're ending up? The ocean. Yes, that's right. So, what's really happening here? How is fashion, something we wear every day, becoming one of the biggest plastic polluters on the planet? Let's break it down. Let's talk about a hidden problem that's literally slipping through the cracks: microplastics.
They're called microplastics.
Microplastics.
Dangerous microplastics.
Those are microplastics.
These tiny plastic particles, smaller than a grain of rice, are showing up everywhere. In the air we breathe, the water we drink, and yup, even in our food. But here's the twist. While we love pointing fingers at plastic bottles and bags, the real villain is actually chilling in your closet. Over 60% of all clothing is made from synthetic fabrics like polyester, nylon, and acrylic. Sounds harmless, right? Well, every time you throw your clothes into the washing machine, they shed up to 700,000 microplastic fibers, tiny invisible threads that flow straight down the drain. And guess what? Wastewater treatment plants can't catch them. So, where do they go? Straight into rivers, lakes, and the ocean. Here's where it gets even crazier. A study found that microplastics from textiles make up a whopping 35% of all microplastic pollution in the ocean. That's more than what comes from car tires, city dust, or even beauty products. And once these plastic fibers are in the water, fish eat them, seabirds mistake them for food, and before you know it, they're on your plate. And do you know what that means? Microplastics aren't just messing with the ocean, they're messing with us.
You inhale it, you drink it, you eat it, it's everywhere.
Scientists have found them in drinking water, in seafood, and even in human blood. Yeah, you heard that right.
Plastics were even recently discovered in human blood in March of 2022 by Professor Vithak.
Plastic is literally flowing through our veins. And while researchers are still piecing together the full story, early signs aren't looking great. These tiny plastic invaders might be disrupting hormones, messing with metabolism, and triggering inflammation, all of which could lead to serious health problems down the line. But here's where it gets even wilder. You don't even need to eat or drink microplastics to be exposed. Just wearing synthetic clothes releases them into the air. Every step, every stretch, every tiny movement shakes loose microscopic plastic fibers that float around like invisible dust. And guess what? We're all breathing them in. Look, I'm pretty sure you don't want to end up in the hospital, spending your hard-earned cash on something you didn't even sign up for, like microplastics floating around in your body. And neither do I. So, how do we fix this? Should we stop wearing clothes? Not exactly practical, but making smarter fashion choices, that's something we can all do. First up, natural fibers. Clothes made from organic cotton, hemp, linen, wool, or tencel don't shed microplastics and actually decompose over time. No sneaky plastic fibers floating around in your lungs, no weird chemicals messing with your health. Just fabric that does what it's supposed to, without the toxic side effects. But let's be real, not everyone is ditching their activewear or winter jackets overnight. That's where recycled materials come in. Some brands are turning old plastic bottles and ocean waste into new clothes. Sure, it's not a perfect mix. Recycled polyester still sheds some microplastics, but at least it stops more plastic from clogging up our oceans. It's like damage control for the fashion industry. And here's something most people don't even think about: laundry. Every wash cycle turns your washing machine into a plastic fiber factory. But there's an easy fix. Microfiber catching laundry bags like Guppy Friend or washing machine filters can trap those fibers before they even sneak into the water. Plus, washing on gentle cycles using cold water helps too. Less shedding, less damage, and your clothes last longer. Win-win. Then there's the ultimate power move: second-hand fashion. Thrifting, upcycling, swapping clothes with friends, it's not just trendy, it's a way to slow down fast fashion without sacrificing style. And let's be real, vintage finds have way more personality than the mass-produced outfits that fast fashion keeps pumping out. So, the thing is, we can't snap our fingers and make the microplastic crisis disappear overnight, but every small change adds up. And with new brands stepping up and innovations on the rise, better solutions are on the way. So, stay tuned. But for now, here's a challenge. Check your closet. How many of your clothes contain polyester, nylon, or acrylic? If the answer is most of them, maybe it's time for a wardrobe rethink. Not saying you should throw everything out, but next time you shop, ask yourself, is this helping out the planet or just adding to the problem? Thanks for watching.